I have this incredible idea for a business that I would love to start. I just don't have the time to do it. If that hits home with you, then this video is absolutely going to help. Maybe you're working a 9 to 5, but it's not your absolute passion. Maybe you have a side hustle that you would like to turn into your main gig. Maybe you're just a mom and want more meaning and fulfillment in your life and have an idea for something that you would like to start. In today's video, I want to give you 3 ways that you can find more time to build the business that is purpose-driven and impactful in your life, no matter how busy your schedule is right now. The 3 things that I want to share with you today to get your business launched or grown is to find your one thing, to commit publicly, and to say no to everything else. Now, if we haven't met yet, my name is Casey. I help busy moms find the time to leverage their love of wellness into a purpose-filled life and business. And the best part is we do this without sacrificing our health, time, or sanity. If you would like to grab the full list of hacks and get straight to it, go over to my blog and there'll be a big teal button right below this video. You can put in your name and email and I'll send that right over to your email inbox. If you stay till the end, I'll link you to a very special resource that will help you do just those things. Let's dig into this first one. Find your one thing. In order to make progress on a project or a business or an idea, you have to get very, very clear, crystal clear about what are the items and the actions that are going to move your business forward. I know if you have an entrepreneurial mind like me, you might have a million different ideas of business that you would like to start or that you see a need in the market for. You have to commit to just one in order to make some tangible progress on it, especially if you're a busy mom or working another job or doing any sort of care providing or any of the other numerous things that keep women busy these days. Personally, I'm a big list writer, and when I get things out of my head and onto physical paper, I'm able to make decisions better. If you are someone like that, then I highly recommend you sit down and you write down all of your ideas that you have for businesses or all of ideas that you have to grow your current business. You write them all down on a piece of paper. Once you have that list, you have to cut ruthlessly, and I mean absolutely ruthlessly. They might all be excellent ideas, but in order to make progress or make some real headway on any one of those, you have to let the others go for a short time in order to see some real tangible results. What you're going for with this list is you're looking for the actions or the business that is going to move you closest to your ultimate goal. You want to find that one thing and you want to pour your energy just into that. For example, when I was 26, I had some money to invest and I had probably 100 different business ideas. But it wasn't until I committed to my one that I was going to see through to the end, which was starting a coffee shop, that I finally started to make some headway. Now, when I decided on that one, I had to say no temporarily to the other ones so that they didn't suck up any of my time or energy. When you make this list, ask yourself some questions. What is going to make my heart the happiest? What is going to have the biggest impact on the community around me or the world? What fits into my lifestyle currently right now? Which do I have the money to invest in? Narrow it down to the one idea that you are going to pour your heart and soul into, and know that once you get that into routine and habit, then you can add on more with time when it fits your lifestyle. Now, if you have not read The Compound Effect yet, it is an incredible, incredible book. I'm going to link to the video right up here where you can watch my review of it because it has so many golden nuggets, and it really talks about how when we're looking to have impact and big change, it's not the big, huge actions that we take once, it's the small, consistent actions that we take over time. So by narrowing this one thing down, you'll be able to pour your energy into this and actually create some real headway with it. Okay, do you have your one thing? Now you need to commit publicly. Social accountability is huge for humans. It's this human phenomenon that when we tell somebody out loud that we're going to do something, we are absolutely more likely to follow through. So just know that that is how our brains work, and you can leverage it to follow through on what's important to you. Let's say that you have a business idea that you're ready to finally get off of the ground this year. First, declare it to yourself. Write it down, put it anywhere in your house that you can see it every single day. On the mirror in your bathroom, on the fridge in your kitchen, on the bulletin board right at your office. Put it somewhere where you can see it, so you are declaring it to yourself, and now declare that publicly. There's so many ways that you can do this. You can post it on social media. When you put something out to the world and say, I am going to start this business, then you just have a fire inside you that was just started that is going to stay lit and keep you going on it, because you don't want to show up as someone who doesn't follow through on their word. I also love that we have social media for this. I feel like one of the best ways to launch a business or to launch a new idea is to go right on your Facebook, hit that go live button, and declare to the world what it is you plan on accomplishing. Live video is fantastic for running a business and just fantastic for connecting us with other people. And there are so many people that watch live videos that don't actually comment, or that you don't know are watching. But I will bet you that if you go live on your Facebook profile and tell the world what you're up to, people will reach out to you and they'll ask about it, and they'll support you, and they'll say, hey, how's it going? You mentioned that you were doing this thing. That's not the kick in the butt that you need when things start going sideways or life starts getting busy again. Then I don't know what is. All right, you found your thing. You committed publicly. Now you need to say no to everything else. Now, I know you're going to have your basics. You still need to feed yourself, your family. You still probably have a job that you need to go to, and other things that you need to do to take care of your health. But seriously, you need to cut the fat anywhere else it is. Are there any shows that you love to watch on Netflix that you like to binge watch? If you really want to grow your business, then you might need to say no to that for a period of time. Are there social things like a weekly game night or a networking event that you're going to that doesn't contribute to your one thing? You might need to consider pausing that for a time. Do you cook dinner yourself and do some cleaning? Might be time to invest in a meal kit service or a cleaner to help you out with some household chores. Basically, if you don't have enough time right now, you're going to have to say no to something in order to create more time and weave it into your already busy schedule. I'm not saying that these are things that you should necessarily cut out. I'm just trying to get your brain thinking, because your life is going to be completely different than anyone else's. And those are just some things that I needed to cut out when I had to really decide that I wanted to move my business forward. See, I was really busy when I wanted to start my online business. I was running my 24-hour coffee shop that I'd had for over a decade. I had 2 small kids under 4 with me, and I was pregnant with my 3rd. During that crazy time of my life, oh yeah, and by the way, we were moving houses across town and I had to pack everything up and move. I decided to start my online business during that time. There are definitely some things that I had to say no to that were really valuable things in my life and still are, but I know I had to pause them for a certain amount of time in order to launch the business and get it off the ground. Thankfully, now life has balanced way out, and I am able to say I only run my online business while getting to be home with my 3 kids. And so I just want you to know, if you are a mom like that who is trying to create something that is going to have more impact in the world, it is absolutely possible to do, and I can show you how. It might look different than you're expecting. You might have to just show up, even if you've got spit up on your clothes or your hair is a mess or you're a little tired from being up all night. But if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. I'm sure of it. Now, I mentioned a resource and I want to get it to you because it's absolutely free. It's my Time Hack Toolkit. It is a dozen hacks that will help you to find the time to start or grow your business, even if you think you are just too busy. So my friends, it's over on my blog. There's a big teal button right below this video. I'll put it in the description of the YouTube video right here. And I invite you to go grab that resource so that you can start finding the time to create the business that will really set you up to have a life and a business that is purpose-filled and impactful. Let's recap, then I have a question for you. Narrow it down to your one thing. Commit publicly and then say no to everything else. This will get you started on finding the time to grow or start your business. Question of the week. What is something that is holding you back the absolute most in your life from creating that life or business that you know you deserve? Share in the comments below because I'll bet that someone can relate. Thank you for joining me on today's episode. I absolutely love to talk to you ladies about this topic, and I will look forward to seeing you on next week's episode.